The Kindertransport was one of the biggest rescue operations aimed at rescuing 10,000 mostly Jewish children from the Nazi regime. It began after the pogrom night between the 9th and 10th November 1938 and ended on the 1st September 1939 with the outbreak of World War II. The British Jewish Refugee Committee allowed after the debate on the 21st November 1938 an unspecified number of children under age 17 and of different nationalities. Just 2 weeks after that, the first ship with 200 children arrived in Britain.
But how and by whom was that massive rescue operation organized? Auf Seiten der Deutschen gab es schon seit 1933 die Abteilung Kinderauswanderung der Reichsvertretung der deutschen Juden, welche sich um die Emigration der deutschen jüdischen Kinder kümmerte. On the British side, the RCM, which translates to Refugee Children's Movement, organized a lot. The most financial support came from individuals and charitable bodies. In order for someone to get on a train, they had to fill out applications and send them to the German Child Immigration Center in Berlin. The applications were then sent to London, where the children suitable for immigration were chosen.
One of the children saved was Karl Hirschland. He came from a wealthy banker family and lived in Essen. There was a lot of criteria, and Karl, whose mother had already died, counted as one of the urgent cases. And through his good connections as a part of a banker family, it was possible to get a seat on the train. In order to pay the £50 bond for the children, British pools of guarantees formed, which were later restricted. One of those connections from Karl was the principal of a private Jewish gymnasium in Cologne, who helped organize Karl's transport.
For the children to get on the train, they had to carry their Kinderausweis and their badge, on which their destination and transport number were written. Only a few belongings and 10 Reichsmark were allowed as luggage.
After they departed from Berlin or Frankfurt, there were 2 main routes. Other children who didn't join the train in those cities were picked up at different train stations before they boarded the ferry that took them to Great Britain. At the borders, the luggage was often searched through and expensive things were sometimes even taken away by the Nazis.
On the other side of the border, the children often received their presents, which Karl also mentioned in his book, where he wrote, "A lady came round and gave each child a bar of chocolate. From the Jewish community here, with best wishes," she said. Soon after they arrived in Britain, some children were sent to foster homes, whereas most children had to live in holding camps or empty holiday camps. Karl, for example, was first sent to a hostel with really good conditions.
Thank you for watching our video about the Kindertransports to Great Britain. We hope you learned a lot.